Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist. Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. This, well, let's just say, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. First trial is about to start. We've got to head down to the courtyard, to the Shrine of Judgment place, and then on, presumably, to the trial ground. So, this is going to be it. Our first trial of Danganronpa V3. I am anticipating that this is going to be huge. So basically, what I'm planning to do is, I'm going to plan on recording the whole trial in one session. I have a feeling this is going to take probably at minimum, 2 or 3 hours? It's probably going to be huge. So, in terms of whether I choose to put this all as one big episode or whether I split it, maybe into a couple, I'll have to see. I'm sure I'll figure it out. We'll get something interesting in that regard. It really depends just how big the footage turns out to be and the file size and all that. We're here in the warehouse with old Shuichi. Everyone else has disappeared to the trial ground. Josie, really, you okay?
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. I'm just so shocked. I really thought that everything would be resolved once we looked at the photos. But I can't give up. I can still expose the mastermind in this class trial. And then everything, even this killing game, will come to an end.
Yeah.
I'm okay now, Shuichi.
Right?
Let's go, it's the red door into the courtyard, right? Alright, red door in the courtyard then. Let's get moving. Let's not delay. Because obviously what I want to do is I want to look through all my truth bullets. Oh, investigation music seems to have come back on. Alright, courtyard, so we need to go outside. I do believe. I think I know where I'm going. I believe it's out this way. I do believe it be out this way. I don't recall seeing a red door anywhere though, unless I'm just being forgetful, but I think they said the courtyard down here. I think this is what they meant, off in this direction. Oh, maybe... does it mean the big door on the thing up there? Oh, that's red. Oh, so they meant this. See, I was thinking of a red door like the one in Trigger Happy Havoc. Remember that one? For some reason I was thinking of that. No. Yeah, this is the Shrine of Judgment here, so I was correct. It was this one. It's this red door, right?
Hey!
Josie, I have one more question. Do you really think it's one of us, not just the culprit? But the mastermind as well?
Huh?
Isn't that what you told me, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just that it was only my deduction, Josie. I don't know if I should trust that. Well, I don't know if it's true either, but that's why we need to confirm it. If you just dismiss a possibility and look the other way without confirming anything,
Yeah.
then you're just turning your back on the truth.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi? You seem so sure of yourself doing this investigation.
Sorry.
Sorry, Josie. Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting for us inside. Well, we did get all that friggin' exposition on Shuichi's character earlier. About the case with the murderer and all that. Well, so this is the Shrine of Judgment, my god!
Everyone!
Careful everyone, if bad things happen, get behind Gunter.
Yoo-hoo!
Well, praise be, then give me a piggyback ride.
Yoo-hoo!
Come on, carry me.
Bitch!
In the name of a tour. Oh my god, he's a fucking annoying gorge. So we doing the class trial here or what?
No.
No, well it couldn't have made it sound like we'd be gathered somewhere from here.
That is troubling.
But Monokuma is nowhere to be seen. What's going on? Oh, I thought he was going to pop up then, at the mention of his name. God, that fucking statue in the background though, I forgot about that. Bloody hell. So, can I just talk to everyone from here on out? I mean, I guess that's what it wants me to do. Just talk to everyone. See what they have to say.
Do his best.
Let's work together and get out of here. Okay? Or are they just going to give me random lines of dialogue and I'm supposed to click something else?
Fine.
Hey, don't worry about my cos box. It always goes away as soon as I stop trying to cosplay real people. Yeah, that was weird. That was. I don't know what to make of that. I mean, it's Danganronpa. All kinds of weird shit goes, doesn't it? Oh, I wonder, if I still had cosbox, could I get a note and be excused from the class trial, my dear? No, I guess that's out of the question. Alright, whatever. Alright, Prilosec boy.
Leave it to me.
But don't worry, even if we got to do a class trial or whatever, I'll do something about it with the power of Prilosec. Oh, that's all he's got to say. Shuichi, anything else you want to add before we get crack on with things? Sorry for what I said before, Josie. This is important, and oh, okay. We might as well talk to them all now. And the thing is, once we get into the trial, I'm assuming I won't really need to do any voice acting, or at least not that much, because they'll probably talk for me. You'd better get ready. There's nowhere for us to run. Damn, you look very intense there all of a sudden, little guy. Aren't you gnome? What's going on?
Wow!
Oh, it's finally happening! I can't wait to see what's in store for all us gnoblins! Of course. You are an interesting character, Kokichi, I'll give you that. You, seem not particularly, perturbed by the fact we're in a killing game. You seem to be relishing it. In that respect, you kind of remind me of Byakuya in the first game. Trigger Happy Havoc, called Byakuya's me Altator. Because he was all like, oh, how interesting. Yuck, where the hell are they going to guide us? There's nowhere else to go, yuck. Get your jacked up looking face out of my sight, you goddamn runt. Thank you, Miyu, for that totally unnecessary series of insults.
Terrifying.
Those are all the girls and those are the cars, isn't it? Two sides of one coin. I wonder what awaits on the other side of this fog of deception. Well, glad to see you're looking forward to it. Also, the angle of the camera, you're sort of floating above the ground there. See, look at the perspective at Kyo's feet there. Something doesn't quite look right. And even when I turn the camera, it still doesn't look right, does it? Okay, let's not question it. Alright, Maki, what's up?
What are you trying to pull?
Those photos were a bust, so how are we supposed to find the culprit now?
Yes, they didn't turn out very well, did they? Well, at least we can level up before we go in. Intriguing air surrounds that Monokuma statue. It's annoying me to no end. Who knows, maybe it's the idealised male form that's got you hot under the collar.
Then...
Well, if Monokuma's not going to show up, I'm going to just go back. I need to catch up with my political fix. Kibo.
Unfortunately...
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't even posit a guess as to who the culprit might be. But I haven't given up. I assure you, we will avenge Rantaro. You see, I mean, it's still early days, really, to call who it is. But I'm still worried for Shuichi. Because the whole plan of, you know, the thing to do with the library, you know, that was very much his idea. I'm wondering if there's going to be a twist and he's going to be implicated. Potentially, I don't know.
Sneak attack!
Ooh! My determination is maximum! Oh, avenge Rantaro! Really? Even though he was a guy? You okay with that? Well, praise be, that Monokuma statue is absurd!
Tatua says so.
Even Atua agrees. He said it should be replaced with a more divine statue, or preferably to him. Okay, right, they've mentioned the statue a couple of times. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be clicking on here. This thing? This Monokuma statue gives off such a weird vibe. Oh. Oh no, I thought for a second that wasn't it. Okay, so that is what you're supposed to do.
Huh?
What? Huh? Oh, it's moving. It's alive, is it? Oh. What was the need for destroying that beautiful pot? Oh. Ah, neatly hidden secret entrance behind the waterfall. I like it. Waterfalls are always a classic, aren't they? In every adventure story, there's always a waterfall. There's a cave behind it with the pirate treasure in it or whatever. Is this an elevator?
This is...
Meow, does he want us to board it?
I don't wanna.
Oh, I don't want. I don't do scary rides. Yeah, I don't want to get on it either. These old bones don't do well in elevators.
Stay behind then. I'm sure that'll just be worse for you in the end.
I guess.
Yes, true, I know, my dearie.
If you desire.
However, if everyone wishes to run away, I will cooperate as well.
No.
That's probably not a good idea. There's nowhere to run. As long as that end wall exists, escape is not an option.
Hey,
It'll be fine. Let's all work together. Remember our promise. If we're going to escape this place and remain good friends afterward, well, all of you minus one person.
I'll get us out of here.
So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be alright. Because we make such an incredible team. Yeah, I won't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared after hearing a girl say that. Bring it. I'll show them how I...
The stars.
Still talking. How I Kato Momoda, Luminary of the Stars live, Larry the Cable Guy and all that. Oh, don't you mean die?
Dumbass.
Don't say something all ominous like that. Here, have some Prilosec. Take it wedged up in your face.
I'm ready!
Ooh, we've got some power already. We've just got to do it. So let's do it.
Okay.
We have no choice, Josie. We can't turn back now. Alright. Click on Fold Entranceway. Determined, Viola stepped forward. Even as we walked towards the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread. But I kept going, because I decided to fight. Once then, everyone had boarded the elevator. And off we go down to the depths. Drink up some tea. Ah, it's such a familiar scene.
Oh, that's super cool. It's actually an elevator.
We've seen this sort of thing in every other Danganronpa game, except Ultra Despair Girls, of course.
Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad.
God damn it, could you not have done it before you came over here?
By all means, go ahead.
No, Kibo, not appropriate. She can't do it here.
Of course. A robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
I must say, Kokichi, as a character, sort of got my eye on him. He's a troll. That's what I'm taking from everything, from all our interactions with him so far. I guess that kind of makes him interesting. Let's see. Oh shit, that was a line that I was supposed to read, wasn't it? As we waited to reach our destination, I've whispered to Shuichi. Okay, I didn't miss anything.
Talk from before.
What?
No.
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it is frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you.
It's funny, Kaide certainly is a very different protagonist to any we've had so far. Because all our other protagonists always kind of start out as those sort of, you know, kind of small, not very confident sort of characters. But Kaide feels like kind of almost the opposite of that.
Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength. I used to be like you. Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances.
Kaede.
I feel like we're being set up for something here.
Alright, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible.
Whenever characters open up like that and have heart-to-hearts, in these games you always know something bad is going to happen. That's why I'm worried for Shuichi. I feel like this could very easily end with Shuichi dying or something. So those verses were mainly for me to inspire me, so I've not turned back. After some time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The door slowly opened to reveal what awaited us on the other side. Interesting.
Hello there!
Very grandiose looking environment. Even though we can't see it now, but whatever. Welcome to She-Clash Trial!
Yay!
Oh boy, She-Clash Trial is finally starting! Finally a game that actually feels like a game!
Bingo!
Oh, just as the prophecy foretold.
Got it?
Hey, listen up. From here on, things are going to get so violent you'll wish you could turn back.
No way!
That's not true. There won't be any gory or violent scenes, I'm positive. Maybe on towards the end?
This is...
Meow, this is an authentic replica of a courtroom. What bad wrong voice. What bad taste.
Ah, jeez!
Why are you making us do this? Is this fun for you? Here he is, the old boy.
Psycho Pop!
Of course! Putting strangers in life or death scenarios is the best entertainment! Also, incidentally, he just mentioned Psycho Pop. This is in his flavour text. Psycho Pop, if I'm not mistaking it, was the overall aesthetic theme of Trigger Happy Havoc. And apparently Danganronpa 2 was psycho-tropical. And this one, from what I understand, is apparently psycho-cool. Something like that.
You're the worst of the worst!
Ooh, you're seriously the worst! Worst or not, those who have fun are the real winners in this world. It doesn't matter what terrible things you do or are done to you, as long as you're having fun.
Oh, I see.
Oh wow, so it's so thickening, it's almost refreshing. So how do we get this game going?
Well now.
There are podiums over there. Please stand behind the one with your name on it. Yep, familiar territory. Oh. There's a tune we've not heard since Ultra Despair Girls, probably, actually. Which wasn't too far ago. We always love it, don't you, when this music comes in. Following Monokuma's instructions, we headed to our respective podiums. As I walked toward my podium, an image of his body flashed in my mind. Rantaro, he died without knowing his own ultimate talent. No, he was murdered by some horrible low-life scumbag. I'll never forgive his killer, that's why. We're going to expose the mastermind who intends his killing game. That's all I can do for Rantaro now. Here we go. His killer is in this room with us. Yeah, this is like Danganronpa 2, where it shows all the people. God, fucking Ryoma's face, though, over on the right. The mastermind was controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play this killing game. I don't think I'll ever be fully prepared to find out who that person is. But we have to find out who it is, so we can lift our suspicions of each other. So we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. I can't show any fear here. I must fight till the bitter end. Okay, I will face this life or death class trial. Man, that's a much shorter little monologue, isn't it, than, say, freaking Makoto or Hajime had in the previous games, where it was like, oh, this life or death trial, billowing with hope and billowing with despair. Deadly despair, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, despair. Yes. Okay, let's save whilst we can. Here we go, slot number 10, I think we'll put that in, because we can. Might as well use it. Okay. Let's go. Okay, is it going to give me an opportunity to review? Yes, of course, it will. Skills, actually, incidentally. Do I have skills? I have 0 out of 21 slots. Attentive influence increases maximum influence a little, effective during all parts of the class trial. Can't be combined with enemies. Do we? Oh, we don't have it. How do I get skills? Crap. That's a good question, actually. How do you get skills in this game? Because in the previous one, Danganronpa 2, you spoke to Monomi, and you buy the skills from her once you had points. But obviously Monomi's not in this one. Shit, I haven't thought about that, have I? Unless I can get it from the handbook somewhere. Let's have a look. There's got to be a way to do this, hasn't there? Personal belongings. Report cards. Rules and regulations. Is it somewhere in here? Do you... No, it's not it in here, is it? Evidence, witness accounts. Well, this is the truth bullets. Shit. Okay, I'm going to need to ascertain how you do that. How do you get the skills? Because we're going to need them, obviously, as these trials progress, to try and make things easier. But, alright, fuck it. Let's just have a look over these then, in the meantime, because I wanted to do this. So, Monokuma File 1. Oh, right. Oh, what the... Okay, to scroll you have to hold down right mouse button and move your mouse up and down. I see. Victim is Rantaro Mami. Ultimate talent is unknown. Victim's body was discovered in the library. Estimated time of death is 9:10 PM. Victim subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. Bloody shotput paw, so we think this is the murder weapon. Bloody murder weapon found on the floor of the library seems to be the same as the shotput balls in the warehouse. Okay, well the truth bullet truth bullet itself says that this is the murder weapon, so are we basically saying that's beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm guessing? Rantaro's belongings. He had a key to his dorm and a monopad on his body. He did not have anything that looked like a card key. So we're assuming he had no way of getting through that door behind the bookshelf. Unless assuming his monopad had some secret way of doing it. But I guess what we're going with is he is not the mastermind. Because otherwise, surely the killing game would be over. Receiver on Shuichi, security alarms receiver. Sensor was placed on the moving bookcase, so in case someone moved the bookcase, it would notify Shuichi, which it did do. Promotional video background music. Promotional video and background music that Monokuma played to encourage everyone to start the killing game. It was on full volume until the murder occurred. Right. Moving bookcase. One of the bookcases in the far left end of the library. After it's been moved, it automatically shuts itself to its original place when a certain amount of time passes. The bookcase moved back to its original place right before Kaide and Shuichi found the body. See, this is a tricky one, because part of me is wondering, did someone come out, clobber Rantaro over the head with a shot put ball, and then sneak back through there? But then again, we don't have any pictures of that. which is what is kind of confusing, because we saw it shutting when we first came into the library, which made me think, did we just miss whoever had killed Rantaro? I don't know. Dust Shuichi planted in the hidden door's card reader. When it was checked during the investigation, the dust was left exactly the way it was originally set up. So, this would challenge the idea that someone went back through there, which is confusing me. That is a tricky one, and I'm not sure what the explanation for that is. Because surely the implication of this is if someone had gone through that door, they would have needed a card to put in the reader, which would have disturbed the dust. But the dust has not been disturbed, so no one has used that card reader, ergo no one went through that door. So the only reason we saw the door closing, by that logic, is because Rantaro had opened it just before he died. He'd opened the bookshelf, that is. Oh man, this is a challenging first one. I mean, I'll say, you know, I've been saying that I'm worried about Shuichi. I'm not saying necessarily that I am outright suspicious of him at this point, because I don't really have much to go on, I don't think. Library vent connected to the classroom vent on the first floor. The vent grate was still propped open exactly the way Kaide left it when they set up the hidden cameras. So, the possibility was raised that maybe someone could have been hiding in there, but it's a challenging one, because Shuichi and Kaide were in the classroom that connects to for a long time, and I think Kaide earlier in the game had been pretty clear that there's not, whilst theoretically someone could fit in there, it would be a very tight fit. I don't know. The thing is, she had arranged all the books as well earlier on, so there wasn't any sign that those books had been disturbed, I don't think. Was there? I don't know. I think stacked books is here as well. Library books that could not fit in the bookcases and were stacked, instead stacked on top of them. Nothing has changed since Shuichi and Kaide placed the hidden cameras. The books Kaide stacked in front of the vent were left exactly the way they were. So I'm assuming the implication is that if someone had tried to, been hiding in the vent and had slithered out, surely it would have disturbed those books. But the fact is they haven't been. Oh man, this is a tricky one. But then again, we anticipate that for the first trial. It's not like the trial of Leon in the first Danganronpa game, where it was fairly straightforward. Before the murder, 7 people went to the game room in the basement. Rantaro, Maki, Kaito, Tenko, Anji, Himiko, and Gonta. But Gonta had immediately locked himself in the AV room in the back. Rantaro left to go to the bathroom after Kaito and Tenko went to get Rantaro. The only people left in the game room when the murder happened were these 3, Maki, Anji, and Himiko. So, there was a bit of suspicion cast on Gonta, but I don't think we have enough at this point to really pin it on him. So I think that, didn't the AV room have a door in the back that opened out into the corridor where there was also the back entrance to the library? So I suppose theoretically if he had the shotput ball, he could have tried throwing it through the door to hit Rantaro in the back of the head, but that would be like a fucking Leon Kuwata style of kill. No, not kill, but that would be like Leon Kuwata with the crystal ball in Trigger Happy Havoc. You remember that one where he used the crystal ball to switch on the incinerator in the trash room? Would Gonta be able to hit him with that kind of accuracy? Hit Rantaro? I don't know. That's assuming that the back entrance to the library is open, which I can't remember whether it was. Did the photos show that? I don't even know. Sliding door in the AV room that leads to the hallway. Okay, so there is one, yeah. The door was poorly made and only opens wide enough to slip an arm through. It would have been difficult for a person to enter and exit through it. It's faced straight to the library's rear entrance. Okay, so yeah, like I just said. Lookout classroom, Kaide and Shuichi were on lookout in the classroom near the stairs to the basement. Although Shuichi left briefly to go check the basement, the two were together the entire time until the receiver went off. God, this is a real tricky one. Classroom vent connected to the library vent. Both Kaide and Shuichi were on watch until the security alarm went off. It was not possible for anyone to sneak into the library by going through the vent. So unless they were hiding in there beforehand, before we were in that classroom, that means they would have been hiding in there for ages. Korekio's account, during the body discovery announcement, Kyo, Miyu, Kirumi and Smugi were in the dining hall. Miyu was in the middle of building a remote control gadget. Smugi had briefly gone to the bathroom and returned to the dining hall shortly after. Okay. So that's during the body discovery announcement. So we're saying that Tsumugi briefly went to the bathroom just before the body discovery announcement, so that would have been around about the same time that Grantaro was killed. So she went to the bathroom. But we've been in that bathroom, and I don't think there was any connection, was there, to the library? At least none that we're aware of, unless it's like a Trigger Happy Havoc type situation. There's a secret entrance in that bathroom, but well, we didn't find one, so I don't see any reason to believe that, unless it's going to suddenly reveal something in the trial, I don't know. During the body discovery announcement, Kibo and Ryoma were in their own rooms, so they have alibis, but they're not very strong ones, I guess, is the point there. Right, the front entrance photos. Okay, so 4 photos taken by the camera facing the library's front entrance. Right, so that's the first photo. Kaide, Shuichi, Kaito and Tenko running in shortly before the body was discovered. Second photo, this is Maki, Anji, Himiko and Gonta running in after they heard Tenko scream. Third photo is that one, shot of Kibo, Ryoma, Kyo, Miyu, Tsumugi, Kurumi and Kokichi running in after they heard the body discovery announcement. And the fourth photo is Shuichi removing the camera for investigation. Right. So I'm guessing the way we know that that's definitely Shuichi removing the camera is because of the order in which the photos are in the envelope. So we're kind of assuming that that's when he was removing it. See, this is why I'm a bit worried. Like, do we know that that is when he removed it? Or is there going to be some thing going on here in terms of the order in which the photos were placed in the envelope? Have the Monokubs deliberately put them in a strange order to try and lead us down a certain path? How do we know that's not Shuichi interfering with the camera in some way? Possibly when he disappeared and briefly left Kaide in the classroom, I don't know. But having said that, that's just me hypothetically speculating. I don't know. Okay, so this is the rear entrance photo. So here's the route that Rantaro came in. 2 photos taken by the camera facing the library's rear entrance. The first photo is a shot of Rantaro coming in. So that's that. And the second photo is Shuichi removing the camera. So the back door there is shut. But also, now that I think about it, you know, I was mentioning that possibility of Gonta maybe throwing the shot put ball to try and hit Rantaro in the back of the head. Now that I think about it, I don't know if that would have been possible, even if the back door had been open. Because Rantaro in this one has got the sliding bookcase open, which by the looks of it hides that rear door from view. So Gonta would not have been able to see Rantaro anyway. Okay, so I think that puts paid potentially to the theory of Gonta throwing a shot put ball. At least that's what I think. Ooh, getting gas from my tea. So that's the first photo of Rantaro opening the moving bookcase. And then we have the second one, where he appears to have seen the camera and is looking like he's trying to remove it. Okay. So, part of the question here was that it only took these 2 photos. So something maybe we could consider is, did Rantaro actually touch the camera? And did he knowingly or unintentionally, perhaps, disable the sensor on it? Hence why there's no photos of the culprit. Could it be that the culprit was essentially just very lucky? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so I've got some ideas, but to be honest, I don't have anything concrete in terms of a suspect. So we're going to have to just see where this trial takes us. Sip some tea. Okay, in that case, I mean, I still don't know. Skills. Oh, bye. Okay. Oh, that's... Jesus Christ, how did I get tunnel vision sometimes. It literally says bye right there. People are probably face palming. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I was kind of lost in my own world. So, that's good for all parts of the class trial, but can't be combined with envious influence. Extraordinary focus increases maximum focus a little. Affecting during all parts can't be combined with menacing. Lost in thought, that's 16. Slightly increases the time limit in each phase. Effective during all parts. Charisma increases the amount of influence recovered by right answers. That could be a good one. Effective during non-stop debates and choices. Cool and composed. Makes reticle shake less. Effective during non-stop and mass-packed debates. Cannot be combined with tranquility. That could be a good one as well. Downshift. Slow speed. Whereas upshift increases speed. Trigger happy. Decreases the delay after using truth bullets or truth blades. Effective during non-stop mass pack and rebuttal showdown. Neural liberation. Focus gauge drains slow while concentrating during fever time. Effective during all parts of the class trial. Delusion. Slowly recovers the influence gauge while concentrating. Effective during all parts. Now we'll have to really get some skill points here. Mind's Eye reveals V points. Effective during non-stop and mass pack debates. What's a V point? I don't know. Saint Miko's ability. Silences all conversations except those the reticle is on. Effective during mass panic debate. Mass panic debate. Is that something new? Sounds like it. Librarian's glare instantly silences loud voices. Effective during mass panic. First strike. Keyword in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start. Effective during debate scrum. That doesn't sound familiar, just a peek. Entire screen will light up more frequently. Effective during Hangman's Gambit version 3.0. Alright, clear mind. Increases the amount of letter cubes it can provide at once. Effective during Psyche Taxi. I'm guessing there's a load of new mini-games that are going to be included in this trial. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during Blade Lock. Effective during Rebuttal Showdowns. Safety first, erases time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece. Effective during Imagination Excavation. What? High tension. Tension gauge will increase at a faster rate. Effective during Argument Armament. Okay, and we're back to the start. Alright, maybe we should just get some of the basic ones here, perhaps. I feel like Cool and Composed could be a good one, so let's get that one. Because I feel like that could be good. I think we... Oh, it says we have to set it as well. Okay. We'll set that across there. So you can buy them, but you don't necessarily have to set them. Okay. Skill list. Should we get these two, maybe? Focus and Influence, because they sound like they'd probably be good. Okay, we've only got 5 more points. Okay, let's just get these two, because I think they'll be fairly good. And let's set them. There we go. So... technically we do have another 5 slots over there on the right, but we just don't have enough points to actually really buy anything else. Guess we'll unlock more of these as we deal with our classmates. Okay, I think it's time to begin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Here we go. Old familiar territory. So what you've been waiting for.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Of course, standard.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone.
Was that a rule in the previous ones? I don't remember that rule. I feel like that might be something new here. So you have to vote. Okay, you have to vote for someone.
Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Indeed, let us do that. And hopefully now all you characters will speak. So it saves my vocal cords a little bit.
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Have you ever been in a trial?
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, my question exactly.
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
I can't tell if you're trolling or being serious.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos.
What might they be?
No pushing, no running, no talking.
Well, whatever.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
Yes, thank you, Kibo.
We should not worry about our procedure. especially since this is not a normal trial.
Apologies if you ever hear me tweaking my microphone at certain points, just to make sure it's in correct position.
Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Okay,
Then might I offer the first topic?
go ahead. Why not?
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Well, do you have a better
Calm
suggestion?
down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony.
What was that sound effect as well?
I'm a good listener because my ears are clean.
Ugh.
Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
Lovely little story. What are you shoving Q-tips in too hard? You probably shouldn't be doing that.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood purge?
That's a very good question. Why didn't they? Because they had a literal get-out-of-jail-free card right there. And they didn't do it.
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit. The doy. Because this whole class trial was his idea.
He's gonna deny that.
Booyah! Easy peasy. I'm a fucking genius!
Monokuma?
Is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
No, he never interferes.
Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Directly. He would never do anything directly, I suppose that's the key point, isn't it?
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Okay, you bring it to the mastermind then?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? Was that?
Possible. I mean, I think the best thing I have to go on here at the moment is that someone did come out of that secret door. Oh, but having said that, I was going to say, someone did come out the secret door, and the reason we just don't have them on pictures is because Rantaro had touched the camera that took the picture of him. He'd noticed it, and maybe he'd unintentionally switched off the sensor and thus it didn't take any more pictures or something. But having said that, there's still the thing with the dust on the card reader, so that doesn't make sense, possibly.
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
You're just going to flat out deny it, are you?
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
They're not just going to tell you, Kaide.
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
It's Keyboy over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Damn, you're quick to blame him. Just point the finger straight away.
Does everyone really think that?
Or is it just Kokichi
We'll get to the bottom
being a
of
bit
this.
of a troll? Alright.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events.
A good
Let's
suggestion.
take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Let's do it. I suppose it's a good starting
agrees with
point.
Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Indeed, he is.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Is he as good as Kyoko, though? That's the question. Because freaking Kyoko was bloody... How do I describe it? She was fucking Sherlock levels of deductive incredibleness. It was like, pretty much in every trial, she had it pegged. She knew what was going on. Alright, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. As this class trial is over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. I don't think it's going to be that simple. Kaide. And now the class trial has begun. As things progress during each class trial, non-stop debates will occur. Indeed, we'll go through this tutorial even though we do know these, because you never know, something may have changed with them. As we've got influence focus gauge up there. Oh, right, so at the heart's influence and star's focus, I'm guessing, time's down there. Weak spot, yeah, as usual, is highlighted in sort of yellow, green, whatever it is. Selecting truth bullet, truth cylinder. As things progress, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. You have to use the truth bullets you gather to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during the investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Move the mouse to aim the reticle and left click to fire. As always, Aim for the gold words, or it's gold technically, not green, displayed in their statements. Those are the weak spots. Look, I'm colourblind, okay? Sometimes I can't be sure that the colour that appears on the screen in my vision is necessarily actually the colour that it is. Those are the weak spots. There's a chance that the lies or contradictions are hiding within those weak spots, but remember, you might not be able to refute them all, and you have to use the right truth bullet. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have, and shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. Almost forgot the new element. During the trial, you can concentrate using the spacebar to slow time down. This will also reveal a small red dot within weak spots called the V point. Okay, what's the V point? One or two of these skills that were unlocked to us mention this. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get an awesome V counter, bullseye. V counters really improve your score and the number of monocoins you earn to try. Okay, so it's a bonus. During the non-stop debate, pressing the F3 key will bring up the controls. Give them a look. Okay. Right. Here we go. What are we debating? Let's have a look at what we got. Monocuma File 1, moving bookcase, Rantaro's belongings.
Body was found.
Let's just listen to what they say.
Time limit, right?
Okay, 9-10.
He was killed in the library.
Yes, that's true.
Rantaro was alone in the library.
As far as we know.
Could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door.
Clearly,
that
yes.
means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing.
Moving bookcase, Rantaro's belongings. Definitely contradiction in one state. Okay, I think, yeah, we're shooting what Kaito says. I present the right evidence, I can blow it. Is it just...
Rantaro's body was found.
The,
just before the time limit, right?
I think it's either his belongings or the Monokuma file.
In the library.
How do I speed things up?
Rantaro was alone in the
that's
library.
slowing it down.
The culprit could have snuck up on him.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to fire that. What am I doing?
Even doing in the library
There's got to be a way to speed it up, hasn't there?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason.
Well, let's try
he knew
this.
about the hidden door. That means
oh, there's the V point. Oh fuck, did I just... What? Did that not hit? What? Okay. Definitely contradiction. Did I do that correctly?
Rantaro's body was found.
Oh, fuck.
Just
okay.
before the time limit,
Apparently
right?
enter presses the button as well.
He was killed in the library.
How do I zip things
Rantaro
forward
was
here?
alone in the library.
F3, hold on. What's the controls? Aim, select. Oh, escape to fast forward. Okay, that's a weird one. Wouldn't have thought about that one, but okay. Sound of their voices.
That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing.
Okay, so it's not... Okay, not that one. It's probably his belongings then. You say Rantaro isn't the mastermind? Oh, no better evidence than that to convince me. Okay. Scoot up. I need to think it over again. Okay, so it was the other truth bullet.
Was found.
Should have thought about that, because of course
Just before the time
he would have had a
right?
key card or something, right?
He was killed in the library. Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have
You know, sometimes I get it, but I always get back on track eventually.
He knew about the hidden door.
Okay, let's try this one.
Minding this whole thing.
There we go.
No, that's
Achievement
wrong.
unlocked. Just according to Romper. Nice. Break. Okay. Here we go.
Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
We're just going by the fact maybe he didn't have a key card.
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door.
How do we know though that maybe the monopad isn't the key card? Is the monopad slim enough to fit in there? I don't know.
You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
And there's also the fact that the killing game's not over.
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro. But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there,
That too.
this killing game would have already ended.
So I think we are at the moment pretty confident that Rantaro is unlikely to be the mastermind.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
But then again, you never know, do ya? Who knows? Maybe he was. Maybe he was, and something happened to him, and then friggin'... Because that's the thing, you know. In Ultra Despair Girls, we had some Monokumas which were proper... Yeah, they're like proper AIs, they could think for themselves. Shirokuma and things like that. So you never know. Maybe now in this one we have a Monokuma who is not remote controlled, but can actually think for himself, and is just continuing things. You never know.
Then how
Sorry, I'm
Rantaro
speculating.
know about Hidden Door?
We have nothing to base that on, though.
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
Do you have any particular reasoning to base that on?
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Okay, so the mastermind had this set up, or the culprit.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
Do you mean one and the same?
That does seem plausible.
I mean, it's possible, but...
It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
How so?
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
Where are you leading me?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Puichi? Really? Fucking how old are you? Jesus. Input.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
God, this would not be a good time in some of these mini-games for the input to suddenly decide to take a shit, like it's doing now a bit.
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery?
Okay, slow down. There's a ton of shit we haven't discussed yet.
I guess this is a dead end.
Christ, have you given up already?
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind.
Input. Input. Input.
We
Thank
gotta
you.
work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
It's not going to happen, Kaede. We still got tons more chapters to get through yet.
Kaede.
You're going to be here a while.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes, the cold, hard truth.
What's up, troll boy?
Huh?
Mr. Gnome, have you got something?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
Did you? Well, care to enlighten us?
What?
Jeez, what's up, Monokuma?
Why are you surprised?
Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial
No,
to date.
he hasn't figured it out. I think he's trolling. We're still barely into it.
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
Real fast.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
Who or what are you talking about, or are you just leading us on a merry jig here?
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
Who?
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, oh, badass! Just to die like a little punk.
Okay, you're messing with me.
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
Who are you going to suggest? Are you going to suggest that it is one of us? It's Kaede or Shuichi? Is that where you're going?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
I feel like he's going to say it's either Kaede or Shuichi.
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
I feel like that's where he's going.
So who the hell is it?
Come on, Miyu, use that brain of yours.
It's you!
Oh, what, you're pointing at me? I'm the culprit? Well, Kokichi, just call me out, why don't you?
What?
Really? Oh, of course, she did... Oh. Yes. Or her as well, because she technically made the cameras.
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
No. She made the cameras, she didn't know where we set them up, though.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
Yeah, we can verify that.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I do love that Angie sprite.
Making them and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I don't know what it is. He's just a troll, and I get the feeling he might be being set up as the antagonistic character in this. There's something about him, though, that I kind of like.
I'm always wet.
Oh, jeez.
Feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
Now's not the time for that.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, honey.
Is everyone just turning on her now?
Come on, let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Oh shit. Miu, confirmed man in disguise. Everyone started to suspect Miu, but is that really okay? No, it isn't. Oh. From here on out, blue... Oh, are these the consent points? If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue points, and these blue-coloured weak spots will be called agree points. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking, yeah. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct, yes. When truth bullets merge with their statement, they will complement each other, resulting in a consent. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree, based on what's being debated. You also V consent, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Will do. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System. Nice. Alright, guess we're consenting with what Miu says. I also like the fact that these tutorials now actually have pictures. I guess that makes explaining them much easier. Moving Bookcase. Whoa, what was that? Card reader, Korekio's account.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Miu?
Let's listen to what they say.
No way! That's not possible!
Podium comes forward into the centre.
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
That's one way to put people on the spot.
I had no idea! Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
Yes, I think I know.
The person who made the
Keo, you can verify this.
Their blind spots too.
Yeah, well, I didn't make the cameras either.
Well, that's clearly a lie. Right, I know what to do. I know what it was. I need to use Korekio's account to shoot one of the things Miu says, where about because she's got an alibi technically. Mia's so shaken up that she's starting to dig herself deeper with her own lies. I need to take a side. Rushing to judgment will only make things worse.
Why don't you just admit it already?
You're the culprit, aren't you?
That's not possible.
So you knew nothing about
the trap in the library?
I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library.
Yeah, we can get that. Oh, that's moving. Oh, we got it anyway.
I agree with that.
There we go. That was a fairly simple one, wasn't it? Break.
I don't think Miu went to the basement either. Right, Kyo?
Of course she didn't. Miu was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
My last supper? Were you also ruminating on the Da Vinci painting?
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Monotaro, I don't think this is the time.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
Sorry, what?
That's too sad to make sense.
I'm not feeling sad, I'm just, what the fuck?
So there you have it. Miu's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier?
Yeah, that's a strange way of saying thank you, but we'll take it.
Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
Alright, let's throw her under the bus again. She's back to her usual insulting self.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail war are you from?
Samugi, are you making another reference that I don't get? I feel like you are.
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Thank you, Kokichi. I mean, the first part, that was what I was thinking, but hardcore loser, I mean, those are your words, not mine.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
Wow. They're really going at each other a bit.
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean!
Are these genuine tears or are you trolling again?
Hey,
No.
I feel a lot better now.
Clearly not. Yeah, it was the latter.
Cool your jets, kid.
Cool your jets.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
Can't get over how deep Ryoma's voice is.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time.
Oh, this.
At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Right, so are we going to discount her now? Or possibly investigate this further? I don't know.
Oh, so you brought that up after all.
Were you just hoping it would slip under the radar?
It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Okay, closer to the dining hall, right.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say?
That's what she said. What's up?
Excellent! I was waiting for this moment.
Were you?
I'm
What
getting
for?
so excited right now!
What?
Ew! Why?
That face.
Did you take a firm dump?
Oh,
or
Jesus.
was it a soft one?
Who d- Good
Why
lord.
are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know?
Right, how do we verify this?
Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
How long were you there?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
Are we going to bring up this whole cospox thing?
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
I guess this is what we're going with. The reason why Tsumugi couldn't have been disguised is intense shoulder pain, sudden stomachache, nose, the cospox.
I get it.
I mean, it's such a strange
Tsumugi
thing,
can
though.
only cosplay as fictional characters.
It's a really weird thing. I get, but you know, Danganronpa is full of weird things, so I guess that's what we're going
supposed
with.
to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable.
Okay, just tell us that it's not possible. We don't need the rant.
It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise.
Wow, really? We all just accepting that? Nobody's going to question it? I mean, even if that is the truth, it's still a pretty crazy, weird one, isn't it?
Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Damn. You seem to have it out for her. What's going on?
Fuck you too!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall.
So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
No, they can't.
Can they?
No.
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, we're going to have to
Well,
answer that
when
clearly.
Shichi and I were on lookout, we saw
These ones.
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
Yeah, I feel like this image is turning into V3's version of the Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. Watch out for her.
So the culprit is among those 7?
Apparently that scene is a bit of a meme among the Danganronpa fandom. Is the culprit among those 7?
But of course.
Who knows? Well, you saying apparently yes.
That includes you too.
Yeah, good question. Excluding Rantaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is he mastermind of this killing game? The one who's making us endure all these terrible things?
Why not torture the truth out of them?
Wow.
It would be the quickest method.
Yes, but not exactly the most reliable, Kyo. Let's just put that up front right away.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low.
And yet, you were one of the ones picked by Kaito as a potential fighter.
I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
And this is the exact reason why torture is not reliable. Because unless you have some way of corroborating what the person is saying, you cannot be certain that what they're saying is truthful, or whether they're just saying it to end the pain.
Please just tell us what happened.
Yes, please do.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious?
Why? How so?
Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
What's your deal? Are you just still trolling?
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
You just deflect straight onto him.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
There's no way I'm the culprit.
What is that face? Man, this game has some really interesting sprites, doesn't it?
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
Oh god, they're all sort of just clamouring a bit here, aren't they?
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work. I have an alibi.
Do you?
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's alright, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements.
Okay,
You can do this, right?
let's do it, I guess. Listen to everyone's statements. That's right, I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other. What?
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me.
Don't thrust the blame on me, you degenerate males, and you're thrusting.
You're thrusting.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy.
What are you, the fucking Lolita in this group?
Really? I have an alibi.
Do ya?
I'm not the culprit.
Oh, what is this? What's going on here? Oh no, all three people are talking at once. Everyone is clamouring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Oh, that's right, it's time. Oh, mass panic debate. Alright, what's this? This feels new. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. Oh my god. Okay. What's going on here? You know, when it shows that picture, there, you see where Kaito is? It's pointed to that. Do you reckon that is something that's actually going to come up and that is actually the weak spot that we have to target? I don't know. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time, but remain calm. It's just like a non-stop debate. You're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? This is going to be a bit nasty, having to tune into 3 conversations at once. Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction and refute it. You can also use V-counter, so if you're confident, give that a shot. So take your time, thanks for being a sport. Okay, let's see how this goes. What's it going to be? Receive a library event, Maki's account.
I have an alibi.
Oh god.
I would never punch a foe from
Atua is always watching.
Just look for the weak spot.
Atua? Who's that talking about me? We're having a
Atua's not the person. Atua's gone.
I was the only one who left in the middle of it.
Oh, that's that weak spot from the image.
None of us there could have killed him.
Maki's account, maybe? I think I know. Okay. So it looked like the only weak spot there was the thing that Kaito said. So that is the one we have to shoot, and I think we have to shoot it with Maki's account. All the different voices are confusing me, but Kaito's statement was suspicious, right? I'll be fine as long as I stay calm and listen for everyone's unique voice. Right. Right, so it's this one up here. In the left. We have to wait for Kaito.
Taro's the only one who...
Okay, just get it. I don't care about the V.
I hear it.
Because Maki, I'm pretty sure... I think we're going to mention the fact that Gonta wasn't in the room. I think that's where it's going.
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro?
Indeed.
That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec! Idiot!
You only just now realised she called you that?
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes! Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight! so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
It's quite an image, that, isn't it?
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
That's a bad idea, is it? Wow, I've been doing something wrong all these years, clearly.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta? Why?
Don't worry, Gunter. I don't suspect you. I don't think... I don't know. For all the reasons I explained earlier in the episode.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
That's... okay. He's a bit special, isn't he?
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
Thank you, Shuichi.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try. For everyone's sake.
Fight, Gonta!
Yeah, I'm not convinced Gunter is the one. It just... The door at the back of the room could only open a fraction. And even if you tried to throw the shot put ball, I feel like it would have been impossible because of the fact that I'm pretty sure the even if the back door of the library was open, the bookcase would have blocked the shot. Favourite Angie sprite, right there.
Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
A bobblehead, eh? This debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Alright, are we just back to a normal debate? Yes, we are. Not a panic one. What do we got? Moving bookcase, card reader dust, Rantaro's belonging sliding door.
Gonta not culprit!
It's either the bookcase or the sliding door, I feel.
To leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway,
Yes,
too.
there was, but we couldn't really open it.
Sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
No, you can't.
Then he got past the camera somehow
Let's just listen to what they say.
and killed Rantaro. Well, that's settled. Let's go home.
No, it's not.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit!
She is really intent on pinning it on Gonta, isn't she? Could Gonta have gone to the library from the AV room without anybody noticing? Would he really have done it? No.
Gonta
I think
not
we're
culprit.
shooting Miyu's statement. Let's try it.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a
Door facing
in the hallway, too. The sliding
Door across from
the rear entrance, correct?
Is it the next
That
one?
sliding door.
I think it's this one. Go on. Yeah, it is. And we got the
No,
V.
that's wrong.
Achievement unlocked. Veni Vidi Vici. Nice.
It's not possible to use the
Yeah.
sliding door.
Another fairly straightforward one. Okay.
You saying I'm wrong? You've got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Don't turn this into a booty competition, please.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
Yes, indeed, she did.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that will be able to go through is your arm.
Okay. I feel like someone is going to do the whole, oh, but you only need to put your arm through kind of thing.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So I made a mistake. How rare.
Rare, is it?
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake.
Oh.
Your entire existence is a mistake.
Kokichi, I'm kind of liking you. Your trolling is actually sort of amusing.
Vicious little
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
You'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
Is someone going to bring up potentially throwing the shot put ball, though? That's the question.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet.
Are you thinking that? Is that the possibility you have in mind?
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility.
Well, let's talk about it then, and let's refute it.
Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit?
There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
So you're suggesting he threw the shot put ball, right? Is that where you're going?
From the AV room? How?
Oh, I didn't know that was a possibility.
I love that sprite of her as well.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Yeah, it does raise an interesting question. Would a shot put ball flying through the air still be enough to trigger the sensors and thus make them take a picture? And even if it did, depending on how fast that shot put ball was travelling, would the cameras react in time to be able to get a shot of it in motion? Interesting question.
Whoa, perfect! But wait.
Not that I think that's what happened.
Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius.
Is it?
But maybe explain for these dimwits.
Just asking for a friend, are you? Is that what you're doing?
First, I will
I thought
explain the
Kokichi might have
layouts
come
of
in
both
there
the
with
AV
something,
room
but...
and the library.
Oh, Kokichi, come on, you had an opportunity there for some sass. Right.
The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library.
Yes, indeed. And there's Rantaro's body location.
Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
You know, someone did Lutakote it was, who posted the comment on a previous episode with all the English VA listings for all the characters. Oh, I've forgotten already. Who was Angie's voice actress? Because for a moment then, she just sounded a lot like Owie from Trigger Happy Havoc. Just wondering, was it the same voice actress? I'll have to go back and look at that comment again. Okay, so in order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
I guess she's going to say, because you can still open the AV door a crack, just enough to get an arm through. And I think we're assuming here that the rear door of the library was open, based on that one photo of Rantaro entering.
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door,
Okay, yes.
an arm would suffice.
This appears to be the route we're going down.
It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
What? A particular item in the AV room? Huh? Oh, what? What are we doing? Spot selection? Show question? What's that? What item could have been used to... Oh, right, to open the rear entrance to the library. Huh. Oh god, I've only got bloody 16 seconds here. Oh, the screen maybe? Because it rolls up? Can I confirm that?
I get it.
Was that the right one? I'm guessing so.
Is it the projector screen?
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
You can make a long
Yeah.
hole if you roll up the screen.
Okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it rolls up. I was a bit mystified for a moment. I was thinking, oh, what's she talking about? Okay. I was trying to picture everything in the room, thinking, is there something in there he could have used? To do what?
It would be possible to reach the library door with it.
I guess, I mean, it would be very unwieldy though, right?
If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, but the bookcase was open. Now, surely, just judging from that angle, would have blocked line of sight to Rantaro completely.
Yeah, No problem for Gonta.
Careful, Nate. Don't incriminate yourself.
Oh my. How honest.
Alright.
If you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Well,
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered
Yeah.
just by opening the door.
motion sensor. I guess it can only detect motion going on in that immediate area just beyond the door. I'm guessing.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay,
so
right.
it's possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
She's going to suggest shot put ball. He threw it, isn't she?
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV room.
If Gonta killed Rantaro in the library while he was still in the AV rooms, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
Wait! Wait, I say! Why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait! That's actually not crazy at all! Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
Yeah, did you momentarily forget what shot put is?
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rentaro's body
No.
was across from the AV room sliding door as well.
No, no. Have you forgotten the pictures already?
As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
Indeed. If only he had the ultimate baseball
That
star.
shot put ball was pretty heavy.
Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover.
Yes, that picture... I still look at it and I still think the proportions of it look all weird, but... if it's just the angle, I don't
It
know.
would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Don't rise to it, Kibo.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
Careful. Okay, someone needs to intervene here.
You're too honest, Gonta.
Yeah, is he too honest for his own good? He's too kind.
You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Input. Input. Yeah, spam click. There we go.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
No, he isn't.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect!
Come on, Kaide, Shuichi, someone, you need to speak up.
Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
We do have evidence. Where's the picture? Come on, Kaide. If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. Can't let that happen. Yeah. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. Here we go. Right. Oh, it's this music again. Where's that photo? Looking for our moving bookcase. Moving bookcase,
So
probably.
we agree, Gonta's the culprit.
There it is.
Gonta not culprit!
Alright, let's
Honest.
listen.
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV room door
Well, what's that
do
shot?
line up with one another.
Why has it gone circular
There
like
are no
that?
obstacles in the way.
That could be what I'm supposed to
If one
shoot.
opened the back door of the library, one could throw a shot and strike true.
Not if there's an
No way the
obstacle.
average person could make that shot. But with superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story.
Afterward, to close the back door to the library, he would have used the rolled up projector screen again.
No, it's
See? That's all there is to it.
it's that first one from Kirumi. Is this what we're going with? No, this doesn't sound right. Actually, it's a situation at the library that's different than what everyone remembers. Everyone's on the wrong track. I need to guide them to the right answer. If we don't, we'll never expose the mastermind.
So we agree.
Let's do it. There's high-pitched voices. Okay, I think it's this next
There are
one.
no obstacles.
Yes, it is. Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Why is it like a freaking James Bond gun barrel almost? Right, here we go.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room.
Back on track, I guess.
Because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
Look at the picture.
Case. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
Oh, what the... Question? What proves that the bookcase was open? Oh, probably. No, not that, sorry. The, fucking... Where is it? Photos. We have to go right down. The hidden door photos. This one.
I get it.
There we go.
It's in this picture. Here, look.
I actually forgot that that was a mechanic sometimes, where you have to actually pick out a truth bullet from your list. Yes, there it is.
These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically.
Indeed, indeed.
So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself.
And we saw that, we saw that. We saw it closing.
Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
And there you have it.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
Shuts the book, eh? As in books, guys, books, bookcase.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
No, Gonta, don't say that. He'll probably take it literally.
Sorry.
Don't
I don't
apologise.
think you need to apologize.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
You're very professional, Kirumi. I do like you.
No, going to understand. 'Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate man, you're actually pretty reasonable.
That's an actual compliment there, in a sort of backhanded way.
I hate this sentimental crap.
You just want him to get on with it.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
That's with the Monokuma Theatre music.
Daddy's too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
What, with your mind or something? You fucking psychic now? I don't know.
Jonesing for a leaf? I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
Oh, I'm still worried about Shuichi. I'm still worried about him.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
The warehouse. We know
It was
that.
from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
It's nothing.
No, it's not nothing, is it? What were you doing then? Whenever it dots like that, it means something. He's thinking. What are you thinking about?
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
Oh, for the love of God, Shuichi, it better not be you.
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
He's suggesting Kibo.
Are you referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Konkaide, get some leadership going.
If Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, Maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone.
Oh god, but what would that be?
It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap.
Who knew? Ugh, that feels like it's steering it back towards Kaide and Shuichi. Because haven't we established that the only other person who knew was Miu, and she has an alibi?
Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes, but are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
It's a good question. We really don't know.
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct.
What? What are you rabbiting on about?
Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua.
Yeah, only you. Only you, of course.
Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
How? How, though? What?
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Is she going to mention the vent, maybe?
Super serious, brother.
What? Don't.
Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
That face again. The very first culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible? I don't think so.
Says I should continue explaining on his behalf.
But regardless of what he says, I think you better had explain anyway.
Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
And Monokuma, probably. Don't forget that. Still wondering about the thing with the security cameras, though, because there aren't any. Can't read the library vent. I think it's the vent
hiding in the library
that we're talking about here, maybe.
Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed
That's the only other entrance I can think
Where
of.
would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
So you're saying the culprit was
No, it might be
lying in wait
the
there?
dust on the card reader.
If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall or basement are...
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
I knew the culprit was a male.
Yahaha! Behold, Atua's divine logic!
Wow, look at all that. No, I think I know what it wants me to shoot. So she's saying that they could have come in through the secret door itself. We've got a truth bullet that I'm pretty sure is meant to refute that. I've never had to debate a god before. It tells us a contradiction, but I don't think Angie's noticed it yet.
The culprit.
Let's go. Here we go.
The hidden door!
The hidden door!
No, that's wrong!
It's funny when the voice slows down like that. Break.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
Heresy.
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
The dust is still there. It looks like the card reader wasn't used, Josie. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
Yeah, so we're basically refuting that. Oh my god, I'm still not sure of who the blooming suspect is here.
The fog has lifted.
Oh, Jesus. Is this one of those ones where we have to go head to head with you?
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set.
Could they?
You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
Seems you've been contradicted. When this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called a Rebuttal Showdown. What's that? For now, let's explain the controls. In this mode, oh thank god for the picture again, you counter the other person's claim and argue against it. I think this was in Danganronpa 2, wasn't it? And I seem to struggle with it a lot. So it's the one with the blades. Move your truth blade with movements with the mouse and align it with your opponent's claims. Left click to form a regular cut in the direction the blade is pointing. Right click to cut. Okay, sorry, I forgot to tell you. In this mode, truth bullets, what we call truth blades. Use regular cuts on your opponent's words, but when a weak spot appears, slash it with a truth blade strike. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut opponent's remark. So, I'm just looking at what it says on there. Rejoin everyone. Monokuma file 1. Is that basically, because this is the first one, is that basically telling me that's what I need to do? Because I feel like with that one with the Kaito thing before in the Mass Panic debate, I felt like basically it was telling you this is the one you need to slice. Pretty much. What's needed is if you cut through multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. 2 at a time gets you 2 seconds, 3 is 3. The more you can cut down, the better. Watch the position of your opponent's claim closely and slice as many as you can. In doing that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. When the mood of the argument is in your favour, the debate will progress, of course. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage, and then you have to deal with loss of progress. If you and your opponent's arguments are even, a blade lock will occur. That happens, left click as fast as you can to push them off. Isn't slicing and dicing opinions with a truth sword the bee's knees? What, not really? You're being a bit self-aware there, game. Well, you should knock it before you try it. Yeah, I always remember having a bit of a struggle with this in DR2. You can also V agree, so blah blah blah. Thanks for your time. Wow. Right, let's go. Let's try it out. Maybe it's been improved in this one. We'll have to see. Right, what's the truth blade? It's Monokuma File 1. Let's just stick with Monokuma File 1.
Even if we rule out the hidden door,
God.
The library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. If the culprit was there before the cameras were, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in.
Oh shit.
Rejoin everyone and
this
be none
one.
the wiser.
Oh, what? It's not there? Oh, it's not Monokuma File? Oh, bollocks. I was just going by what the fucking picture said. Screwed up. Yeah, she did.
They went back into hiding.
Oh shit. Rantaro's
Right
belongings?
after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Starting to see the holes in Ryoma's eye. Very content that will break down Ryoma's argument.
Not if they went back into hiding.
So is it the entrance photos? What?
Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and
this one.
none the
Oh, there we
wiser.
go. It's that one. Okay. So, right, I mean, I guess that's the only weak spot, but yeah. I didn't actually even listen to everything he said.
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
I guess I probably should have listened to see if he had any more lines.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
I mean, that was fairly straightforward-ish. I guess it is just the first one. I guess they'll only get more difficult from here on out.
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream.
It's fucking Angie doing a Naruto run there. Good lord.
And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement.
Not gonna lie, folks. Naruto running, if you do that in public, you are an absolute bloody geek. Cringy geek. No offense.
You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
I still got a ways to go.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway.
Yes.
Right, Shuichi?
What's going on with you?
Yes.
What's going on with you, son? I'm still worried about you, and you've been deep in thought. You better be thinking of a lead and not thinking of how you might twist this debate. You better not... God, I don't want you to be the culprit, I'll be honest. Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the camera?
So, if they couldn't possibly have entered the library, then could it be that they set up a trap? Maybe? A trap that could activate even without them being in the library? And that would, I'm assuming, imply that they pick someone out, Rantaro in this case, to go in and fall into the trap, but I don't... I'm not sure. I'm just going to pause the recording here because I just need to... well, I'm going to pause the recording because it's getting kind of late and I just want to start getting some food. So I'm going to save here and then I'll continue on after I've had some food, everybody. Go this way this time. Let's go. Oh no. How did the dinosaurs survive that friggin'? Oh god. Run, 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 run. He's coming. Lighter, this way. Oh, what the? Oh no, that's the way. Lighter, this way. Oh my god, there's a load of flipping dead bodies here. Oh my god! Run, 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 run! Go on, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it! Ah! Holy crap! Jesus! Whoa, whoa, whoa!